Hi, welcome to another Trolleycam round. Today me and Peter are playing at Lichfield Disc Golf Course, which is in Beacon Park in Lichfield. So we'll crack on with hole 1, it's 93 metres did it say? So we're both just playing with a couple of discs today, so that was my Eagle, which I'm driving with, and Peter is throwing his Leopards. Got us a bit of way down the fairway. Peter's leoparding again there, but he's then putting with a lander, and I'm doing my approach here with a jokery, so I'm just playing with the eagle and the jokery. On to hole 2, which is 100 metres. The whole course averages 100 metres a hole, so this is very much an average hole for this course. There's quite a bit of water on this hole, it just floods a lot. So our aim on this drive was just to get over the first big puddle, which I think we both did quite successfully. Though then there's another big puddle, and the basket's basically standing in water as well. So not much hope of not getting wet at all on this hole, but we both did alright as I remember. And on to hole 3, 96 metres, so as I say, the average is 100 on this hole. There's not a lot of danger on this course, it's all pretty flat. There's not a lot of OB, I don't know if there's any OB. There's bunkers, which we were playing as OB. So hole 4 is a bit longer, it's 140 metres. But again, it's pretty flat, there's trees, there's the old bunker. Not that much to say. If I'm throwing a pink disc, it's an eagle. If Peter's throwing an orange disc, it's a leopard. And hole 5, which is 112 metres. This one is slightly downhill. It's kind of level, then there's a bit of a downhill and the basket's down there, so ideally you want to be kind of, if you can get over that lip into the down, you'll have a very good tee shot. It's also slightly more open, this hole, so it was a windy day we were playing, so we were really, I think we were into a headwind here, which wasn't doing us any favours. Here you'll see that Peter's picked up my fast play habits, and he was completely ignoring the fact that I was filming, so he kept throwing whilst I was still wheeling the trolley along. So that'll happen a few times during the round. And into hole 6, 101 metres, again, 100 metre average. I think a really nice shot of Peter there, although he was massively disappointed, as you can tell by flapping his arms, but just that shot, low shot under the branches, I thought was very well done. It didn't come back quite as much as he hoped, I think. Again, he's playing a bit fast for me. So hole 7, which is 76 metres. I think there's 3 holes on the course that are about 75 metres, so this is pretty much the shortest hole on the course. Just a nice length for me, for like a full-on fairway driver drive. And it gives Peter a chance of getting up there on his drive. We've been having a bit of field practice since this round, and he's worked out how to get a bit more distance again now. He's just been getting a bit sloppy in his driving. So if there is a comp here in a couple of weeks, which I'm hoping there will be, he will probably play better than he has been today. Hole 8 is again about 75 metres. It's a nice one. It tends to be quite windy, this hole. It feels like one that should be an easy 2 and quite often isn't, from what I remember. I haven't played at Lichfield that often. Too many other courses local to me at the moment, but not for long. Another shrug shot from Peter there. I think basically he did an upshot with his putter and went much further than he expected. Which is a good problem to have, but unfortunately it does lead to quite a long comeback putt, leading to a very disappointing hole. But there we go, that's part of disc golf, isn't it? And hole 9, another about 100 metres hole, with some bunkers and some trees and mostly flat. Which isn't to say I object to that on this course. I think it's a good course. It just doesn't have the sort of elevation challenges or OB challenges that some other courses have, which makes it a really good course for less experienced disc golfers. Except it's also long, so it's unusual. It's long, but it doesn't have much trickiness. Oh, we had fun on this hole, because as you can see there's a tree come down and it's been cut down, so we had to play quite wide round, just leading to another disappointing hole where Peter was like, well, I should have got 3 on that, but we had to go round the workman. I'm pretty sure we got 4 nevertheless, so it did not work out too bad. On to 10, 104 metres, par 3, there we go. and 11, so 87 metres. Slightly unusual one because you've got all the shrubbery off to the left, which is a slight pest for me throwing forehand, but shouldn't be a problem for your backhand. And then again, it's very muddy up around this. There's obviously been some machinery going through. Certainly the whole park has a path around it now, which it didn't used to have, so I don't know how long that's been there. But you'll see in a second when we get up close to the basket that it's very muddy up here. Hole 12, which is playing back, see that path's not on the map because it's new, we're playing back down along that pathway towards the playground area, so a slightly busier part of the park, a bit more to watch out for, and no tee sign on this tee. Don't know what's happened there. Hole 13, which is a longer one again, 131 metres. That orange fencing was definitely disrupting my drive, that's my excuse anyway. And we get into some camera trouble in a minute, in that we got a bit lost on this hole because I'd forgotten where the basket was, and at some point the batteries on the camera ran out, so you'll get a couple of shots on this hole. No putting. There we go. And then whole of hole 14 didn't notice the batteries had gone, so we're skipping forward to 15. 120 metre par 3. It started to rain a bit by this point, but you know, disc golf, doesn't matter if it's raining. So 16, which is a slightly tighter fairway than a lot of the holes. Got a row of trees down each side, but a nice little hole. And hole 17, which I think is probably the signature hole for this course, really. Yeah, probably I'm going to play it wide because it was very windy. But there's kind of possibly a bit of a route to the left of that big tree in front of us. Anyway, we both went a bit wide. It was very windy and the wind was pushing us out that way anyway. But again, this is a standout hole, I think, on this course. And hole 18, which feels like the shortest hole on the course, has an unusually placed basket, and it's right in that clump of bushes right in front of us. It's a lovely approach from Peter there. Unfortunately, he skipped under the basket. He's then hit something, so he didn't get too far. Whereas I'm stuck in a tricky spot. I kind of had a putt, but it involved going through a V in branch, which I didn't think was going to work. And there we go, so that's the 18 at Beacon Park in Lichfield. Seeing if it was even possible to get through that gap. Pete wants to go over and have a go as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. More Trolleycam rounds will happen as and when. I hope to see you at Lichfield. Bye for now.